Over the weekend, I watched Apple TV Plus's new film, The Gorge. So let's talk about it. My thoughts on the movie The Gorge are... This movie's a lot of fun. I had a great time with it. The Gorge is a wild, genre-blending film that makes me feel like it's a soup mixture of projects in the likes of Ex Machina, Annihilation, I Am Legend, and even to a degree some elements from the trench scene in Aquaman. The movie takes its time setting up its world, so the exposition can kind of make the movie feel like it's dragging on a little bit. But once the story gets going, it delivers a fun mix of action, romance, and sci-fi. The chemistry between the two leads is fantastic. If they were not convincing as curious foes turned friends turned lovers, then this movie just doesn't work. Their past work is cleverly referenced, adding a fun layer for fans that are familiar with each of their projects. There's a little montage scene of them interacting with one another, and in one scene, Levi, played by Miles Teller, is showing Draza, played by Anya Taylor-Joy, how to play the drums, which is a callback to Whiplash. And in the next scene, Draza is teaching Levi how to play chess, which is a reference to the Queen Gambit, something that my girlfriend pointed out as she was watching it with me. I think this movie can be beloved by most, if not all audiences. The action sequences are intense and well-paced, balancing emotional stakes with high-energy moments. There's also a bit of romance involved given that it's a story of unlikely foes turned lovers. As I said, I watched this movie with my girlfriend on Valentine's Day and she was engaged the whole time from beginning to end. She really liked the level of romance and how the two leads fall for each other. Luckily for me, she likes action as well, so it all works out. What makes The Gorge a standout to me is its fresh take on familiar sci-fi elements. It offers a unique story that feels both original and engaging. Scott Derrickson directed this movie and he's known mainly for horror films such as Sinister and The Black Phone, but I first knew of him from directing Doctor Strange. Adding The Gorge to his arsenal shows that he can do almost anything when it comes to filmmaking, especially with action, horror, romance, and he just continues to prove himself as a director that can handle spectacle and substance. Slowly but surely, he's becoming one of my favorite directors in modern Hollywood. I'd love to see his take on a buddy cop movie, and please, Marvel, bring him back for Doctor Strange 3 so the character can be redeemed from the trash pile that Multiverse of Madness was. To me, the sort of epicness this film has and the great stories that have been told between movies like this and the recently released John Watts film Wolves reinforces the need for Apple TV to push more theatrical releases. This movie, The Gorge, is one that deserves to be seen on the big screen. The fact that all these movies haven't made one theatrical release, it's honestly just annoying and it's ruining the theatrical experience for many other films. All in all, I had a lot of fun with this movie and recommend watching it in complete darkness with the volume turned all the way up, so you can have as close of a feel to being in the theater as possible. I give this movie a solid 8.5 out of 10. Let me know down below what you guys think of the movie. Let me know your likes and dislikes, and if you share the same emphasis as me for these movies to be released in theaters. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.